Hello, my name is Kinshana. I am a representative from the Office of Student Financial Aid, and today I will give you a financial aid overview. Starting with the first thing that we must do to apply for federal aid, we must complete a FAFSA. Students must complete a free FAFSA application by going to www.fafsa.gov, or you may go to studentaid.gov. This must be done yearly. FAFSA application must be completed each year for the upcoming fall, spring, and summer semester. Priority deadline for the school to receive the FAFSA and all required documents is May 1st of each year. FAFSA applications are now available beginning December 1st of the year prior to the fall semester starting. Example, a student beginning fall of 2024 can begin working on their 24-25 FAFSA December 1st, 2023. Tax information for 2022 must be used. Additional requirements needed for aid would be a Title IV authorization form, which can be completed within MyNSU one time only. Terms and conditions, which is also completed within MyNSU each academic year. The federal government may select students' FAFSA application for verification. This requires financial aid staff to verify the accuracy of the FAFSA application. Students and parents will be required in some cases to submit tax or wage information as well as other documentation to verify the data reported on the FAFSA. Students will be notified via email of the required documentation needed for any verification review. Tax year information. When completing the 23-24 FAFSA, family income from the 2021 tax year information is required to determine federal student aid eligibility. However, family income is sometimes drastically reduced due to situations beyond the family's control. In some cases, the 2022 tax year information may be used to assess financial need if there has been a reduction of income from 2021 to 2022. If you feel this may apply to your current situation, please contact our office once you have filed your 2022 federal tax return. Awarding process. After all paperwork and/or verification is completed, a financial aid package will be certified for the student. The student will receive an email notification of their awards. The student will need to log into MyNSU to accept or decline student loans. Please note that subsidized student loans interest is paid by the federal government while a student is attending school for a total of 6 hours or more. The unsubsidized student loans accrues interest daily. If the student accepts their loan award, a master promissory note as well as an entrance counseling will need to be completed. Awarding. We have two types of awards. One is need-based. The need-based awards that may be awarded depending on students' eligibility regarding federal and state regulations can include Pell Grant, SEOG Grant, Federal Work Study, GO Grant, and federal subsidized Stafford loans. The non-need-based aid awards that may be awarded depending on students' eligibility in regards to federal and state regulations can include federal unsubsidized Stafford loans, federal Parent Plus loans, federal Teach Grant, TOPS scholarship, and other institutional and outside aid may be awarded, which will have their own requirements. Additional funding opportunities. We have links available within MyNSU and the financial aid website. Alumni Foundation scholarships are available, but an application is required. There is tuition hardship exemptions that are also available, and an application is required. Parent Plus loans, these are loans for students who are dependent students, and the loans are based on the parent's credit. FastWeb is a third-party scholarship search where students may go to search for third-party scholarships. And alternative loans is a place that applicants can apply for additional aid if it is needed. Disbursements. Some awards require full-time enrollment. Loans require half-time enrollment. For undergraduate students, it requires that you take 6 hours. For graduate students, you are required to take 5 hours. Certain awards can be dispersed on a percentage of the student's enrollment, such as Pell Grants. Federal awards will be dispersed on the attending hours. For example, students who enroll in 6 hours A term and 6 hours B term will have aid dispersed in the following way. Pell Grant will disperse at half-time rate during the A term portion of the semester, and the remaining amount will disperse during the B term portion of the semester. Loans for students who are enrolled, 6 hours is considered half-time enrollment, and their aid will disperse at the start of the A term portion of the semester. Students who enroll in 3 hours for A term and 3 hours B term will have their funds dispersed in the following way. Since the student must be half-time, no loans will disperse until the class start date of B term. Repeat courses. Federal aid will only pay for a course twice if a student has a passing grade of D or higher. For example, John took a math course and made a grade of D. John can receive federal aid to take the course again, but the federal aid will not pay for a third attempt. If John fails the math course with an F grade, federal aid will pay for the course until he receives a passing grade of D or higher. Withdrawals. If a student withdraws from all of their courses within a semester, the Financial Aid Office will be required to perform a return of Title IV calculation to determine how much of the federal aid the student has earned. A student must attend at least 60% of the semester in order to receive all aid dispersed. If a student withdraws before 60% of the semester, this will require the student to pay back some of the federal funds they received. Unofficial withdrawals. If a student receives a WN, which is withdrew, never attended, or a failing grade for all enrolled courses, the Financial Aid Office must use the last date of attendance reported by the instructor to determine how much of the federal aid must be returned to the government. If a student receives a WN grade, the federal funds used to pay for that course will have to be returned to the government. Academic progress for scholarships. Students must maintain the following for the fall and spring semesters: full-time enrollment, the required semester GPA, and your award letter will give you eligibility requirements to maintain your scholarship. Please note that academic scholarships are not used for the summer. Academic progress for federal aid. All students receiving federal aid must follow the Federal Satisfactory Academic Progress Guidelines, which is a cumulative GPA of a 2.0 for undergraduates and a 3.0 for graduates. Cumulative completion rate of 67% of all courses. Hours earned is divided by hours attempted to determine your completion rate. Please utilize our GPA hours forecast calculator to check progress. This calculator can be found on our website, which is www.nsula.edu/financial aid. A student cannot attempt more than 150% of hours needed for the respective program. Program requires 120 for graduation. If a student attempts over 180 hours, they are no longer eligible for federal aid. Please note that all withdrawn courses count towards the attempted hours. TOPS. FAFSA must be completed by July 1st of each year for incoming students to avoid their TOPS from being affected. Eligibility will be determined by LOSFA. You can check your eligibility status on the following site: www.osfa.state.la.us. TOPS will be awarded to eligible students in July of each year. Academic progress standards will depend on the type of award that you are receiving. All students must reapply by completing the FAFSA every year. TOPS Tech can be used at Northwestern State University for the following associate programs: Associate Degree of Nursing, Associate Degree of Veterinary Technology, Associate Degree of Engineering Technology. Maintaining your TOPS. To maintain TOPS opportunity performance or honors awards, the student must, at the end of each academic year, obtain the following cumulative GPA as determined by LOSFA and must continue to meet these requirements. Opportunity award, the student must maintain a 2.30 GPA with earning 24 to 47 hours of the academic credits. A student who has 48 or more hours of academic credits must earn a 2.5 GPA. For the performance award, a student must maintain a 3.0 GPA with 24 or more credit hours earned. For the honors award, a student must maintain a 3.0 GPA with 24 or more hours of academic credits. For the tech award, a student must maintain a 2.5 GPA with 24 or more hours of academic credit. Also, this applies to the opportunity, performance, and honors recipients enrolled in the tech programs. The TOPS cumulative GPA is calculated on all coursework attempted and may not be the same as that calculated by the school. The student must maintain steady academic progress at the end of all other terms. Academic year is defined as fall, spring, and summer, in which a student must earn 24 credit hours. This is not including credits earned outside of the academic year, like advanced placement credits. Failure to earn 24 hours in an academic year will cancel TOPS and it will not be reinstated. If TOPS is lost due to student not maintaining TOPS cumulative GPA standards, it will automatically reinstate once GPA standards are met. Performance and honors awards, if denied, will automatically be reinstated as opportunity awards once GPA requirements are met. Refunds. Grants, institutional scholarships, TOPS, and Go Grant. Funds will be accepted on students' account at the beginning of the semester and will disperse after the drop-add period of each semester. For third-party scholarships, the aid will be applied to the student's account after payment is received from the billed invoice. And for student loans, loans will not disperse to the student's accounts until it has been accepted and all loan requirements have been completed, such as your master promissory note and the entrance counseling. Also, please note that direct deposit is available for refund disbursements, and students must contact student accounting. Intent to attend. The intent to attend will be available during the first 7 days of class. Aid will not disperse to a student's account until the student has verified that they will be attending their courses. Students who have not completed the intent to attend within the first 7 days of class will have their courses canceled thereafter. Students who do not have enough aid to cover their total balance will be required to complete a promissory agreement with Northwestern State University during the intent to attend process. Some important reminders that we would like to leave you with is to make sure you apply early and apply every year. May 1st is our priority deadline. Also, please note that book allowances are available for students who have aid that exceeds their account balance. Also, note that you are responsible for maintaining academic progress. Keep all copies of financial aid paperwork, security codes, and passwords in a safe place. Also, please remember to borrow conservatively, and make sure that if you'd like for the financial aid office to speak to a third party, that you have a FERPA form on file. Always ask questions if you are unsure of anything. Our financial aid contact information is: we are located at 212 Student Services Center, Natchitoches, Louisiana, 71497. Our contact numbers are 318-357-5961 or 1-800-823-3008. Our fax number is 318-357-5488. Our website address is www.nsula.edu/financial aid. Our email address is nsufinaid@nsula.edu. Billing reminders. A pre-bill is sent approximately 1 month before the start of the semester. Installment plans are available if student balance is not paid in full by the end of the 7th class day. And also, please remember to check your emails and billing summary frequently for any updates and reach out if you have questions. You will be contacting NSU Student Accounting and Cashiering regarding billing information. Their contact number is 318-357-5447. Their email address is studentaccounting@nsula.edu. They are located in the Student Services Center on the 3rd floor. Remember that if you have questions, please contact our office. Also note that students can follow their financial aid progress by visiting their MyNSU account, and all financial aid communications are sent via email to students. Thank you, and I hope this presentation helps a lot.